One of the big challenges is getting a patent. That's actually key in a lot of scientific innovation. So we actually filed the first patent in the history of Boston Children's Hospital in 1976, and the Patent Office turned it down. They actually turned it down 5 times between 1976 and 1981, and my lawyer just said we should give up. But I don't like to give up that easily. So I started thinking about other ways, not even scientific ways, that we could get the patent allowed. Nothing illegal. But anyhow, so what the patent examiner said, because he didn't understand the science that well, is that what we did was obvious. So I thought, how could he think that? Because every time I gave a talk on this, everybody told me it was impossible, it couldn't work. And I wondered whether scientists had ever written that down, not just insult me to my face, whether they'd actually ever even written it down. So I scoured the literature to see what anybody had written on me, and actually I found an article in 1979, a number of years after we wrote our article, that actually was very interesting because they referred to our work, and they wrote, and I'll just give you a quote, they said, Folkman and Langer, myself, have reported some surprising results, they use those words, that clearly demonstrate the opposite of what scientists had thought before. So I showed that quote to our lawyer, and he said, that's very interesting. He said, I'm going to fly down and talk to the patent examiner. And the patent examiner said to the lawyer, he said, he said, I didn't realize that. He said, if Dr. Langer can get affidavits from the 5 people who wrote that quote, that they really wrote that quote, I will allow that patent. And so I wrote them, and all 5 of them were nice enough to say they really wrote it. And we got the patent.